Good morning, YouTube family. It is good to be back behind this camera sharing a message with you. Now, before I jump into it, the noise you're going to hear in the background is people cutting the grass in this apartment complex. Today, I want to talk briefly, if I can, about the men and women of the African American culture, not in Africa, here in America. And I've been watching videos pop up in my YouTube feed, and I've been watching from other social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Men has been bashing women, young and old. I don't know what it is that set the culture of our men off, but it's just like, and let me say this, not everybody that get on social media is doing it because they're serious about what they're talking about. Some just doing it just to have ratings and views or whatever the case may be. But then you have men who are genuinely venting about what's going on in their personal life with the relationships they have with these women. Then you got women, saying some outlandish stuff about men. And it's just like, I'm at a point where I can't get around it sometimes because it's in my feed. So I try to rush through it. And let me say this, I'm going to try to be as raw as possible. Use your time wisely for something else other than bashing your own race. We get enough of that from other nationalities, okay? It's despicable to me when we condemn each other. We already got to fight other nations, but when it comes to us, we ought to do better. And I get, in both male and female, there are bad attributes, bad choices. I understand that. But don't flock to social media and just bash each other. Let me say it like this. You don't like the type of woman you see, don't date her. Just leave her alone. Every woman that's our color is not bad. It is billions of African American women on this planet. I know there is a handful, could be more, of good women. Stop using your time to get on social media and say how bad we is and we money hungry and we gold diggers and all we want to do is have kids by you so we can get paychecks through the government. That's not all women. And I'm sorry you had that bad experience with a woman who did that, or several, because remember, man, you the one decided to jump in the bed with different women. Okay, so you reap what you sow. But you can't say every woman that's of our nationality is like that. You can't say that because you haven't been with every woman. You have been with some and left a trail behind, but you ain't been with all. If you're not interested in the woman, don't date her. Don't bash her either, but don't date her. Go find you somebody that's good for you, if you are a good man. Because you can get on social media and portray that you all this and you all that, and we get behind closed doors and hear somebody talking, you ain't who you say you is. So, just go somewhere right now with your life and go do better. Start with yourself. And then go find you a better woman. And then work it out. And leave all the garbage to the trash. Just leave it out there. Take it out. For the women who get on social media and men's as dogs and all they want to do is jump in the bed with you and they want to lay you with all these kids. That would be take their money. I hate that. I hate that. Women already got a bad rap. And you doing that. This is why men get on social media so hard, it's their fault because they the one that give us the kids. We can't create them, but it's like they don't like to be ridiculed and mimicked and disrespected, even though they created the problem. But you, woman, you also did it because you allowed it to happen, whether you had kids or not. If you had a bad experience with a man, don't put that stuff on social media. Go somewhere and sit down. If you watch some of Tyler Perry's movie, he does a good job at doing that. I'll give you one movie. Byron. That girl was annoying. Okay? That boy already had stuff going on, but he had a kid by a girl who just, give me my money. Give me my money. You know, all women ain't like that. But all men don't want to get in the bed with you. Women, sometimes y'all entice them. Y'all probably gonna say, let me jump on this page and cuss this woman out. Say what you want, but you entice them. You draw them to you by what you wear, what you say, what you do, where you go, who you hang out with. You make yourself look explicit. So you can't always jump to social media and say, this man did this and this man said that. You know, it's the back and forth is so annoying. We should not have a bit of hate for each other. It ought to be a place where y'all could just part ways and go somewhere. Just go somewhere. Get some air and get your head together. Realize you made the mistake and do better from it. Because what we look like to other people is a heap of trash. Just a bunch of black folks. And I hate that word with a passion. Just a bunch of black folks keeping up mess, chaos, and nasty, rude, distraught. And that's not who we are. So for the love of God, to my African American men and women, do better when you get on social media. If you have a relationship problem, don't bring it to the platform. You're not helping nobody. You're making matters worse. You're hurting people even the more. And what you do is you train good people who see that to turn away from being in a relationship. Because all they're going to say is, this is all it is? Well, I don't want that. And let me tell you something. This is why they turn to other races. Yeah, other races have their dilemma, but they're not exposed like we are. So you will find a woman gliding over to a white man, Chinese, Russian, or you will find an African-American man transitioning over to a Chinese or a white lady or Yugoslavia, whatever it is. You spread yourself out to the outskirts of other nations because you have killed your own race with the way you speak to it and the way you condemn it. And then you go out in the outskirts and feel you can be better. And I'm going to let you marinate on what I just said with that one. You go to the outskirts of other nations thinking it's going to be better. So anyone that watches this video, young and old, that's my nationality. I'm only speaking to African American people. Lay it to rest. We need to do better as a culture.